Today, I will be reviewing Mortal Kombat 2021. Now, I am kind of looking forward to this review. Honestly, I think it was a pretty good movie. Definitely better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I think Mortal Kombat 2021 is a pretty good movie. Now, honestly, it's not like my favorite in the franchise, although I do love Mortal Kombat 1995 a little bit more, but I do think Mortal Kombat 2021 is still a fantastic movie. Now, yes, it's basically the same. It's just, like, some characters we see from the original coming back, which is pretty cool, I must say. Now, I have nothing else to say about this movie, except that I will be reviewing this thing, which I am pretty much looking forward to. So, here I go. Let me review this movie. Yeah! It's nice to see this character named Hanzo, which is, I guess you could say, a ninja. It's nice to see his backstory, which I think that is his backstory, right? Well, yeah, obviously, this should be his backstory because this is taking place in the past. Now, I'm absolutely glad that this is the original Sub-Zero. This is so amazing! It's great to see Sub-Zero in this franchise again, even though if he did not have that many screen time in, well, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Now, I do kind of like this fight scene with Hanzo and the ninjas, but I'm not going to show that much of it because it's gruesome. I know, right? That's kind of surprising for a Mortal Kombat movie, because the last two films were not even that gory. There was like, I don't even believe any gore, but I'm like, thankful that this movie has gore, so that's pretty good. Well, at least in my opinion. Now, I do kind of like this fight scene against Hanzo and Sub-Zero. I think it's pretty, like, epic, not gonna lie. Just look at Sub-Zero. He just looks so cool, like, with a little bit of blood on his cheek, and, like, him having, like, a so serious look. Oh my god, this Sub-Zero is so amazing. When Sub-Zero walks away, he reminds me of a lot of Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th Part 3. You know, where Jason is, like, walking, like, really lazy. Yeah, that. It's kind of a shame that Hanzo has to die in this movie, but of course it's gonna happen because, well, Sub-Zero is, like, really powerful. But maybe, Hanzo, in the future, you can get, like, Sub-Zero. Oh wait, you're gonna die, so I guess it's too late. There's no way you could come back from the dead, right? Right? Not gonna lie, Raiden in this movie looks way better than, well, the original Raiden from the first film. I don't know, Raiden's just much more cooler in this film. I mean, I feel like everyone should agree, but of course we have our own opinions. Now, I do like this title card here. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, of course it's not that, like, well, I don't know, detailed. I mean, it does have, like, yellow on it, so, I mean, I do like it. But I wish it was a little more, like, flames and that, like, Mortal Kombat logo. You know what I mean? Like, with that, like, dragon logo, all that stuff. But overall, I do think this title card is pretty cool. Now, I do kind of like this character, Koi Young. Now, sorry if I, like, did not say the name correctly, because sometimes I'm bad at pronouncing names. So if I said his name incorrectly, then I am so sorry. I'm just bad at names sometimes. Or should I say I'm bad at pronouncing names. But one way or another, I think he's a pretty cool character to this film. I'm glad that we get to see the character Jax in this movie. He's just so amazing. But, like, him in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, I don't know, man. I just didn't like, I think Jax was still a cool character, but it's just, to me, that character in Mortal Kombat Annihilation was just, I don't know, not that special. But I do think he's way better in this movie. So, yeah, Jax is, of course, amazing, in my opinion. Now, I absolutely love snow, but I also love ice because, well, there's ice. And what does ice mean? Ah, yes, of course, Sub-Zero, because, well, I mean, of course he has ice powers. I do love when the ice is, like, all over, like, the characters. I don't know, it just looks really crazy. I just love Sub-Zero. Now, I do kind of like the fight against Jax and Sub-Zero. I think it's cool, but not as cool as, well, the fight from the opening scene. But of course Sub-Zero freezes Jax's arms, and, yeah, his arms come off. Jax's arms comes off. So, yeah, I feel bad for Jax. But now we know how he got those, like, cool-looking robot arms, which we will see later in the movie. Or is it metal arms? I'm not sure if it's robot or metal arms. I don't know. Just choose your pick already. Well, if you want. And I do feel bad when Jax falls to the ground. That has to hurt. It's nice to see Shang Tsung in this movie. He's one of my favorite characters. Not gonna lie, I have lots of favorite Mortal Kombat characters. It's actually hard for me to choose my favorite. Now, of course, we have Sonya Blade. She is amazing, of course. Now, if I had to choose which Sonya Blade is better, well, we have Mortal Kombat 1995, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and of course this film, Mortal Kombat 2021. Not gonna lie, I would choose this Sonya Blade. I think she's better than the other two. Although I do think Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat 1995 was, well, good. But Mortal Kombat Annihilation Sonya Blade was, I don't know, not special to me, but this Sonya Blade is way better. At least to me. And why not throw Kano in this movie? I mean, I am kind of disappointed we don't get to see, like, his, like, Terminator, like, cyborg eye thing. Even though if he does, like, shoot his, like, laser eyes without that, like, cyborg eye thing. But, of course, Kano was that nasty guy in, like, Mortal Kombat 1995. Hopefully he's more respectful in this film. Probably not. Now, I do kind of like this effect in this movie of how they made Reptile look. He looks way good. I mean, talk about Mortal Kombat 1995 and Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Oh, the CGI in those films look terrible. I mean, it looks way better in this movie. I do kind of like when Kano punches into, like, Reptile's chest. Yeah, Kano's already giving me bad vibes. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be that nasty guy from the original Mortal Kombat. Or should I say, disrespectful guy. I do like that the other characters go on an adventure. And is it just me, or does this, like, look beautiful, the view? I don't know, it could just be me, but this looks beautiful, in my opinion. The sky and the mountains, yeah. Okay, moving on. It is so epic that we finally get to see Liu Kang in this movie. He's just amazing. I never get tired of Liu Kang. He's the best. Now, I do kind of like Raiden's temple. And hey, we see a picture of Shao Kahn, which honestly, I mean, he looks definitely better than in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, because, come on, I can't take Shao Kahn seriously in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Oh boy, he looks way better in this picture than, well, you know. Yeah, that other film, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Ugh! Okay, but, yeah, enough talking about Shao Kahn. Let's move on. Or should I say, I'll move on. Cole looks so confused. I mean, I don't blame him. The Mortal Kombat, like, everything about Mortal Kombat can be confusing. I mean, there are lots of characters, there's a lot going on. I don't blame you, Cole. There's a lot going on. That's probably why you're confused. Or you're not confused at all and you're just making that funny face. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Now, yes, like I said before, Raiden in this movie is better than, well, Raiden in, like, Mortal Kombat 1995 and Mortal Kombat Annihilation. But what I like about him is the way he speaks. I mean, he doesn't speak, like, exactly like, how Raiden was in Mortal Kombat 1995. But I do like his, like, white eyes. I mean, it looks kind of, like, sick, not gonna lie. Now, if I'm correct, I know many people didn't like his performance in this movie, but I still think it's pretty good. I mean, come on. He's better than, well, in 1995 and, well, in Annihilation. Oh my god, he's just so amazing. I don't know why that many people don't like him, because I think he's still a pretty cool character. I mean, many people have their own opinions, so it's pretty okay. I think it's really cool we see Melina in this movie, because I like seeing her monster mouth in this movie. I mean, she looks pretty, like, crazy in the games, just licking her, like, katana with that monster mouth. I think it's a katana, or is it a sword? I don't know, I'm not an expert on weapons, so, my apologies if I got that wrong. I do love when Shang Tsung says, "Your soul is mine." I never get tired of that one-liner.
The souls are mine.
Yeah, I just love that one-liner. And why does he look so creepy with those black eyes? Oh my god, you're really creepy. So, thank you for making me a little creeped out. I am kind of disappointed that the tournament doesn't happen in this movie. I mean, it's like one of my favorite parts of like Mortal Kombat history. It's kind of a disappointment. But it is cool that we get to see Kung Lao in this movie. I mean, I kind of like his little cool hat thing. It looks pretty cool. He looks amazing with his like little hat. Oh boy, I love Mortal Kombat characters. Now, of course, we get another fighting scene in this movie, which is pretty cool. Also, I meant to say Kano. What I meant to say is that Kano's fighting skills kind of suck. Because look at him, he keeps falling down. Like, what? Are you even trying, Kano? Well, he does deserve that for being a disrespectful character. I do think it is pretty genius that Liu Kang talks about his backstory, so that's pretty cool, so we know his backstory. I am glad we finally get to see Jax again. And I am pretty glad to see his mechanical arms, even though if it doesn't look like, well, it should in the games. I mean, don't worry, I'm pretty sure they'll get better. Pretty soon. And I'm also glad that Sonya is happy to see Jax again, so that's pretty nice. I am glad to see that Kano uses his laser eye in this movie. I think it looks pretty cool. Wow, that looks really cool. Oh my god, Kano is really crazy. Just look at him. Ooh, boy. Yeah, he's really crazy. I think it's nice that Cole gets to reunite with his family again. He gets to deserve this. Even though if he should stick together with Sonya and the others. It's cool that we get to meet this Mortal Kombat character named Cabal. I think that's his name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, I mean, you don't have to, of course. But, well, I'm not, like, really an expert at all the characters' names. I mean, I know, like, lots of the characters, but if we're talking about, like, every single character, then, yeah, I'm probably gonna be bad at it. But I know most of the characters' names, so that's pretty good. And I think this character, Reiko, is pretty cool because he, like, has this, like, I think, like, hammer thing. He just looks so dead serious. It's ridiculous. And I do like the character Nitara with her, like, wings. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I do think it's kind of genius that Kamal wants Kano to be a bad guy because, well, he is pretty much kind of, well, I mean, he is bad. Kano's definitely bad. And sure, we have another fight scene, which I think is pretty amazing. Of course, Melina has to lick her weapon because, well, that's pretty much iconic and cool. Well, I mean, I think it's kind of cool. And apparently Melina disappears? Huh? I absolutely love Natara's death scene. But, of course, I'm not going to show it because it's pretty graphic. And, yeah, I do not want to show it because, well, I'm pretty sure we all know. But overall, pretty cool death scene. Finally, I'm glad we finally get to see Goro in this movie. But I kind of like Goro in 1995 a little better. I don't know, I just kind of like him in Mortal Kombat 1995 a little bit better. And sure, why not get a Goro fight scene? I guess that's pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of Cole's armor. I mean, I kind of wanted it to look a little more cooler with some spikes on it. I don't know, that could just be me, but I mean, I'm not really a big fan of Cole's armor, not gonna lie. I do like Goro's death scene. I think it's pretty cool, but something I just wish is that I just wish Goro could get some more screen time in this movie. I mean, like, what was the point of throwing him in the movie if he didn't get that much screen time? But hey, at least he gets a pretty cool kill, in my opinion. I'm glad that Jax gets an upgrade on his metal arms. Now that's the Jax we're talking about. I mean, now we're talking with those metal arms. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of those metal arms on Jax. It's just so iconic. And apparently Cole is leaving his family again. Sure, why not? Another one of my favorite kills is when Jax crushes Reiko's skull. I think it looks pretty cool. And, yeah, pretty gnarly, I must say. I like the fight scene between Kano and Sonya. I think it's really cool and, like, effective at the same time. And it's about time that Kano dies. So, yeah. Yeah, which I am kind of glad about because Kano is like a nasty guy, but he is one of my favorite characters because I do think his like laser eye thing is pretty cool. So yeah, Sonya, you killed Kano. I love the fight scene between Liu Kang and Kambal. I think it's really cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. It's pretty iconic that Liu Kang is using his classic bicycle kick. I love that Melina gets to use her sharp teeth. I'm glad Melina's sharp teeth looks exactly like the Mortal Kombat game. That's pretty cool, I must say. I do like Melina's death scene. I think it looks pretty cool. I love the fight scene between Cole and Subzero. Remember in the beginning when I said there's no way Hanzo could come back from the dead? Well, guess what? He's back from the dead. And guess what? Also, Hanzo is Scorpion. So that's absolutely amazing. This is an amazing fight scene against Scorpion and Sub-Zero. It's so cool. I love the part where Sub-Zero drops his mask. He looks so crazy. I just love this movie. I love the part where Scorpion, like, burns Sub-Zero with his mouth, I think. Yeah, his mouth with his, like, I guess you could say his, like, fire breath power. He kind of reminds me of Bowser when he, like, is like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Sub-Zero. I'm glad we get one last Sub-Zero scene until he, goes away and, like, goes back to hell. So, yeah. So we get to see Shang Tsung again, and then apparently the other characters disappear who have died. And, yeah, he just disappears, Shang Tsung. And that tournament better happen in the next film. I mean it, though, or else I'll be disappointed. Raiden better not be lying to us. That tournament better happen. I hope. And it looks like Cole is going to Hollywood, which is a pretty cool place to be. Well, at least in my opinion. And then the movie ends with a poster of Johnny Cage. I cannot wait until he's in the sequel. I will not be disappointed. Not one bit. Okay, that's pretty much it for this movie review. I absolutely love Mortal Kombat 2021. I think it is amazing and cool. I was kind of disappointed that Johnny Cage was not in Mortal Kombat 2021, but hey, at least he'll be in Mortal Kombat 2, and I hope that movie does good. I really do, because I absolutely love this film. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will definitely review Mortal Kombat 2. I will do that in the future. I promise. I will do that. And, yeah, that's the end of this review. I have nothing else to say whatsoever, except this movie rules. Yeah, it is amazing. Okay. Now I'm gonna leave and probably, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. But Scream 4 will be the next review. And then Scream 2022. Then Scream 6. And then, I don't know what the next review after all those will be. I'll figure it out. But anyways, bye!